Number 14, last item on the agenda, conditional use permit for short-term rental on Klondike Lane.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mark Pinto, Office of Planning Staff, 444 South 5th Street, Louisville, Kentucky, 40202. This is 24 CUP 044 for 2902 Klondike Lane. The request is a short-term rental of a dwelling unit that's not the primary residence of the owner. Next slide. The property is within the R5 residential zoning district and suburban neighborhood forum district. It's a one-story residence with a detached garage and driveway that guests can utilize for off-street parking. Here is a zoning map of the area showing it predominantly residential. It is located right in between Breckenridge Lane and where Bardstown Road splits off into Beachville Bypass. I'm sure we're all relatively familiar with the area. Here is an aerial of the subject site showing the existing site conditions with the home and the detached garage. Here is a photo of the subject site with the home underneath that yellow arrow. And therefore, staff does find that the proposal is adequately justified for approval based on staff's analysis contained in the standard of review. There are also no other short-term rentals with an approved conditional use permit within 600 feet of the subject site. And your required actions today are to approve or deny the CUP. Are there any questions for staff?
Don't believe so. Thank you.
Any complaints or pushback from the community?
No, staff did not receive any interested party comments. The applicant did hold a neighborhood meeting as per the requirement and submit the sign-in sheet and the summary. The summary just stated they did have attendees. They discussed the proposal and they filed the formal conditional use permit application.
Mark?
Yep.
One short question.
Yeah,
The
of course.
yeah, the pictures that I saw, the big television is sitting on the floor, and there are cases of water stacked over there. I presume this is an unfinished bedroom, or is that for the applicant to answer?
It could be for the applicant to answer, but the application did state that the home had 3 bedrooms, which is very typical of this sort of development of this sort of home and floor pattern. The photos could have just been from
Unfurnished, but not unfinished.
right where maybe it was halfway furnished, but I wasn't aware of any sort of like major renovations going on in the
I
home.
didn't see any majors. It was just one nice television sitting on the floor, and I thought that's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
see anything else. I was just wondering. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
We will have the opportunity to hear from the applicant.
Yes, the applicant is present to answer any questions the board may have.
All right, would you approach the podium, please?
Good afternoon. My name is Mahananda, Khatiwada. I live in 2936 Neverhand Road.
Do you swear that the testimony you're about to give today is the truth?
Yes.
Please proceed.
So I don't have to say anything. I just want to make sure to follow the law and rules to get the certain rental permission. If you have any questions.
Are you going to be the host?
No, my wife and myself will do.
Okay, and how close do you live to this property?
Like a quarter miles, or 5 minutes walking, next street.
The next street over.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. And there is a garage. Can those who rent the property use the garage for parking? And you have a driveway also, right?
Yes.
Okay. How many cars can fit in the driveway?
2 cars in the garage, maybe 4 cars in the driveway.
4 cars in the driveway. Okay. All right. Are you familiar with the requirement to register the property? Initially to register the property, and then the annual registration requirements to be able to continue to pursue short-term rentals?
Yes.
You are aware of that? Okay. All right. Members, any other questions for the applicant? Don't believe there are any other questions at this time. Thank you. All right. I'm closing the public hearing. We're in deliberations on 24 CUP 0244. Members, any discussion?
I'll make a motion.
Please proceed.
Madam Chair, on case number 24-CUP-0244 for short-term rental at 2902 Klondike Lane. The request is for a conditional use permit to allow short-term rental of a dwelling unit that is not the primary residence of the owner, according to the Land Development Code 4.2.63. I make the motion that we approve the short-term rental based on the staff report, staff findings. The candidate is in compliance with all the requirements, and we want to include the 2 conditions of approval on page 8 of 8.
Second, Beta.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded to approve the application, the conditional use permit. We're ready to vote.
Beta,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Lewis,
Yes.
Horton,
Yes.
and Bond.
Yes, the conditional use permit has been approved. Thank you.